This is my project for health assessment class, and I'm going to be doing a health assessment on the GI system and a comprehensive health history.
I understand that the following information will be gathered and utilized for the educational purposes by Indiana Wesleyan University student. I give my permission for this information gathering and physical assessment to be filmed and posted to assess by faculty and students at Indiana Wesleyan University. The video will be deleted by the student as soon as it has been reviewed and graded. I further acknowledge that this is for educational purposes only, and the information is not meant to be diagnostic. Therefore, Indiana Wesleyan University, the faculty and staff, as well as the student, are not considered liable.
Hello, how are you today?
Okay.
Good. My name is Casey. I'm going to be your nurse today. Can you tell me what's been going on?
I've been having a little bit of abdominal pain and a little bit of nausea.
Okay. Can you tell me what the pain is on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being not too bad, 10 being the worst pain you've ever felt?
Probably about a 5.
Okay. Can you show me where it's at?
It's about right here.
Okay. Can you describe the pain for me?
It's a little bit of burning and aching.
Okay. Have you ever had heartburn before?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me some of your medical history?
I have some arthritis. I have GERD, and I have migraines, and I also have a Chiari malformation.
Okay. What about surgical history?
I've had a bunionectomy. I've had my gallbladder removed and a tubal.
Okay. Have you had any nausea with this?
Yes, at times.
Okay. When does the pain get worse?
Probably after I eat and sometimes in the middle of the night.
Okay. Can you tell me, have you had any problems with sores in your mouth, bleeding gums, any kind of like feelings that are no good anymore?
No.
Okay. Can you tell me when the last time you went to the dentist was?
About a year ago.
Okay. Have you had any problems swallowing, chewing? Have you had any problems with hoarseness, voice changes?
No.
Okay. Good. What about your appetite? How's your appetite been?
It's good.
Okay. Can you tell me, have you had any problems with certain foods, eating certain foods?
Probably spicy food.
Okay. So no spicy foods. Gotcha. What about any flatus or hemorrhoids or anything like that?
No.
Any problems there? Okay. Do you take any antacids or laxatives?
No, I take Nexium.
Okay. For your GERD, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, now I'm gonna actually do an assessment on you. Okay. So what I'm gonna do first is look in your mouth and see if there's anything I need to look at in there, and then I'm gonna look at your belly, and then I'm actually gonna listen to your belly, and which is technically your abdomen, but I'm just talking about it how I would talk to any other patient. And then I will actually push on it and, listen to it and stuff like that. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do, if you open your mouth for me. Alright, I'm going to look in here. Okay, can you lift your tongue up for me? Okay, good. Okay, and push your tongue down. Okay, and look at your throat. Do you still have your tonsils?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Now I'm just going to inspect your belly. I'm not going to, touch it or anything like that. I'm going to listen to it before I do that. But I'm going to inspect it and then notice that it's not distended, and, I'll push on it once so I can tell whether it's soft or hard or okay. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to listen to your belly, but I'm going to kind of keep you covered up for privacy, okay?
Okay.
So that we don't actually expose you. We would normally do this for about 5 minutes if we don't hear, if you're not hearing anything. But if you hear something, you listen to it for a few minutes. It's not really realistic always to listen to it for 5 minutes, you know, unless you seriously think there's something going on. So if you're hearing something, then that's the main thing. And you listen to all 4 quadrants. Okay. And your belly is, it's pretty active in there right now, so I'd say you've had some active bowel sounds. The next thing that I'm going to actually do is I'm going to percuss, but first I'm going to percuss under it. So I'm going to, what you do is you put your hand flat, but you put your middle finger, and I'm going to tap, tap, tap. And this just kind of tells us whether, if you hear a dull sound, you hear it's adipose tissue or fluid. If you hear a tympany sound, that normally means there's air. Next thing I'm going to do is actually feel, because that's the last thing you do. You inspect, and then you listen, then you feel. You don't do it first, because if you do, you could cause a false reading. So that's what I would do. And you, of course, would explain what you're doing to the patient. And I would wear gloves while I'm doing this. But for time and purposes and the fact that I have no gloves with me, that's why we're not using gloves. So I am done. Thank you all for your viewing. All right. Thank you. Bye.